What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be working on this 2014 Chrysler 200, and we're going to be removing the water pump. So this car was overheating. First thing I noticed, we had a major leak from the thermostat housing. So this was the old one. So as you can see, we have a hole here, another hole here, and another hole here. So I'll replace this, and I think I have a video on how to replace this, so I'm gonna put the link over here. So we replaced that, and so I noticed that it was leaking from the water pump. And the water pump is going to be that one right there. So the first thing I did was to raise the car, put a jack stand underneath the car, remove the tire. That way you can work better from this side. And the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna loosen the bolts holding the water pump pulley. And I believe those are 10mm bolts. Okay, so with your 10mm wrench, loosen the bolts, and then not take them all the way, just loosen the bolts. Okay, now you can remove the serpentine belt with a 16mm wrench. Okay, now we can remove the water pump pulley. Okay, now we can remove the water pump. You're gonna have 5 12mm bolts. You might want to have a tray to catch all the coolant before you take all the bolts. You might have to tap it a little bit. Okay, so here's the water pump. So as you see, all this So I guess it was leaking from here and here. You can see all the, I guess, the rust that it was starting to form with the water. And so this hole here, this lets you know if your water pump is going bad or is already bad. You know, coolant is going to start coming from here or from in between here. I don't know if you can hear it, but it was making a winding noise. So it was coming from the water pump. So let's just wait for the new one so we can put it back on. Okay, so here we have the new water pump. Have your gasket. So this thing is different. This one's triangular, this one is round, but as long as it fits, as long as the pulley fits, it's good. Okay, let's go ahead and put it on. Let's just make sure that it's very clean before we put it on. Okay, and don't forget your gasket. Okay, and now let's go ahead and install the pulley. Now let's continue with the belt. And here's a diagram of the belt just in case you need it. Make sure that the water pump pulley is tight. And there you have it. Let's just make sure we don't have any leaks, and we're ready to go. Okay guys, well there you have it. Make sure you fill it out with antifreeze, and make sure to bleed the system. Put your heater on, make sure it doesn't overheat, let it cool down, check the antifreeze level again, make sure you have enough, and you should be good to go. Alright guys, well thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the next video.